Hi guys, hope you all are well. I am Keshav Chhipa and today we talk about system mode and user mode in Salesforce. Let's start with system mode first. In system mode, profile permissions, field permissions, and the sharing settings will not get enforced for the current user. All the Apex code will run irrespective of user's permission. By default, Apex classes, Apex trigger, and the Apex web services will run on system mode. In the user mode, the user permissions will get enforced for the current user. Whatever the permission user has, that permissions will get enforced. By default, execute anonymous standard UI API calls and standard controllers work on user mode. There are some Salesforce features which work on system and user mode respectively. Let's come on demo now. Okay, so for the demo, I'm just creating one Apex class in which I'll use system mode and user mode. Here in the DML of the records, we need to use the access level dot. Access level is a predefined class for Salesforce. In this, it comes with the three functions. For this, we need to use the system mode. We can just clone this method and do the DML irrespective of the system. So we can use the user mode here. Okay, so just correct here. Okay, so let's say this is the system mode. Okay, so I've created another user, the read-only user, which has a lack of permissions. So we can just log in that user in the different or This is a read-only user. So let's check the query system mode. Okay. So let me log in as a read-only user. We can move to the Salesforce Classic to use the developer console. So here we have, let me just run the first method. Okay, so here we are checking the description field. Let me check that description has an access or not. So read only user, the access is revoked. So let me just run this query. So the query runs successfully and we got the list of records. If you can go and check it out, that the description doesn't have access for the read-only user, but the permissions wasn't enforced, and we get the description. Let me run this stuff in the user mode. Okay, and you will get to know the error that no such column description, because we don't have a permission of description field, and with this our security will get enforced. Okay, now we can just go with the DML stuff. Let me just go and check it out, the profile permissions. Okay, so we have like these columns: read, create, edit, view all. If you go on the contact, we do have only read and the modify all. Sorry, view all permission. Okay, so we don't have an create access. If you go here in the system mode, it runs successfully and the DML statement is 1 now. And if we run the DML user mode, this will throw you an error that the DML operation insert not allowed on contact for the read-only profile. So this is all about the system mode and user mode. We can use in our FX code for some better security. Thank you.